rise! Today is the third court trial here today of the hearing for Miss Piggy and Mr. Ken to determine whether or not if they are innocent for self-defence or they have been found guilty of the murder of Nick Turner on the 13th of August 2022. So let's bring the eyewitnesses here today. Let's start the eyewitness on the night of Nick Turner's death. So let's pass it on to Nick Turner's lawyer, please. Thank you, Your Honour. Let's bring here today Miss Piggy's neighbour, Rachel Saunders, please. Rachel, thank you for appearing in court here today for being the eyewitness of the murder of Nick on August the 13th. And want to ask first, was you close at all with Miss Piggy?
We may be neighbours, but not really, Your Honour.
What did you witness on the night that Nick Turner was tragically killed?
It started a couple of days before I may have saw the body was put in a boot of a car, but we'll get to that in a minute. It was very late, around Wednesday night, that a bloke was staring inside her house. I don't know why he was staring outside her house at the time of the night when I was trying to go to sleep as I had to go to work the next day. I thought he was trying to burgle the place, but didn't think much of it as I was too tired, of course, as I needed to go to bed for the next day, to sleep. And on that week, on the 13th, around 11:45 a.m, I saw Miss Piggy and Mr. Ken put some body bag shape, or could be a chair or something, for it looked very suspicious, and they drove off and put that in the boot of the car. I found out that when they both was arrested for the murder of Nick Turner, I thought I'd come here today to speak up in court here today.
Okay, thank you, Rachel. That's all from the witnesses here, Your Honour. Thank you, sir. And now let's go to Mr. Ken and Miss Piggy's lawyer to speak to one of their witnesses. So, lawyer, your turn to speak, representing Miss Piggy and obviously Mr. Ken during the court trials. Thank you, Your Honour. Peter Stewart was a witness around the time leading to the death of Nick Turner. So first things first, Peter, was you close with Miss Piggy? We wasn't close at all. What was Nick Turner doing around the time leading up to his death? I've seen this bloke watching Piggy and harassing her as I lived a couple doors down to her, as me and my wife kept on seeing this man staring and watching her outside her home. I found that suspicious and alarming, and I've been hearing noises from that house, and this creepy man I felt was involved in that, but I felt it wasn't my business to get involved at all in their problem. Thank you, Peter. That's all we have to say here, Your Honour. Thank you. That's all we're going to have time for the third court hearing here today, and we'll be back on Friday on our last court hearing to find out whenever or not Miss Piggy or Mr. Ken are even proven guilty or not guilty by the three members of the public, of course the jury, on Friday to determine if they're scot-free or they're scot-out. But we're going to find out big, intense on Friday, and that's all we have time for, and you all can be dismissed. All rise! Hey, fancy a nice Whopper with 20% off your price? No, sorry, going to McDonald's, pal. Okay. Hey, do you fancy one of the most finest Whopper burgers with a 20% off? No thanks, Burger King. Your burgers are so naff. Okay. Hey, madame. Fancy being the first to try one of our most finest Whoppers with a 20% off here in Burger King? Be the first customer to be here in Burger King?
Sorry, sweetheart, but I'm going to Mackey's.
Okay then. Trying to steal my customers, Burger King? No chance! They're going to come to your store.
What's wrong?
I'm gonna kill him!
Who?
Ronald McDonald! And destroy his store on Friday. And you're gonna help me to settle this once and for all. Remember, you're not getting any money at all due to the fact that we haven't got any customers who want to come to our shop and buy one of our fast food products. So you're going to help me on Friday with no buts and no excuses, or you're fired. Hello, and my name is Frankie McDonald, and I'm reporting to you the weekly weather report here on the Weather News. Starting with Taloga with minus 18 degrees as it will be sunny and cloudy. In Addis will be minus 14 degrees as Addis will be cloudy. In Newport will be minus 14 degrees and it will be cloudy in Newport. In Los Angeles this week will be minus 12 degrees and cloudy in Los Angeles. And in Wayanord will be minus 13 and it will be also cloudy in Wayanord. In Padres will be minus 10 and it will be cloudy in Padres. But moving to Testigo is going to be minus 50 degrees and it will be snowing up in Testigo. In the north of the Republic States, in the right north, in Iceberg, it will be snowing also, but also with minus 59 degrees. And that's all we have time for here today, and thank you for watching this weekly weather report here today. I'm so glad that I've got my show still carrying on being on the air after what happened last week when I won the quiz and defeated Bad News Barrett, and my weather news is still on the air after our show was on Jeopardy if I lost that quiz last week. But that's all we have time for here today with Frankie McDonald, and we'll see you next week with some more weather report. Goodbye. Hello and good evening for Ms. TV, and here today as my guest for today is a detective for Nick Turner's murder case, and we all know we will have to wait until Friday on the judge's final decision as whether or not if Miss Piggy and also Mr. Ken are proven guilty or not guilty. But please give a warm welcome to DC Walton! Welcome, Walton, to Ms. TV. Grab a seat, DC. Thanks, DC, for being here on Ms. TV. Thanks for allowing me to be here on your programme. It's a pleasure to be here. You're welcome, and really, I want to bring you out here today on my programme about knowing what's happening to Miss Piggy and Mr. Ken. As we all know, those two are, of course, suspected murderers, and we all want to ask, what's your proof that you think that they are murderers? As it seems, they are both despite on burying him and killed him, as this was self-defense according to today's trial from the suspects and the witnesses. And we know that Miss Piggy was a victim of harassment and even tried to sexually assault her, and also he was arrested by you guys. And can you please ask, do you believe Miss Piggy on what she's trying to say to you? It's self-defense, as you allowed him free and released him on bail, and then he broke the terms and conditions and went to Miss Piggy and started watching her when she was asleep. And Also, as well, I want to ask the question, why you didn't do anything about that? We interviewed him, Nick Turner, in the police station, and we didn't have any evidence to keep him. So we have to release him on bail, as we haven't got any evidence against him, Ms., as it's part of the Law Act of 1979. Cannot keep them arrested if we haven't got anything to charge them for. I don't understand. But imagine if that was your wife, or daughter, or anyone in your family had to go through that. What would you do? It's clearly the judge's decision on Friday. I'm not revealing to you what I would have done if that was my family, as it's very personal. Personal? Personal, Ms. One last question before we wrap up here on tonight's must-see talk show. Who do you feel what's going to happen on Friday between Mr. Ken and Miss Piggy? Do you think they'll be put in prison? Or do you think they're going to have the freedom and be found not guilty after Friday? Find out on Friday. Okay. What a waste of time here on the most must-see talk show that happens every single week here on Ms. TV. Thank you anyways, Walton. Anytime. He does not really care on what that innocent lady will have to go through by that horrible man. As we will be back next week as some more must-see Ms. TV. And this is one of the best talk shows in TV history because I am the Miz and I'm awesome. What? Wait, something's kicking off here at Wednesday Night Rage with a brawl and ringside between Harry Garrett and his former friend who sadly has attacked him at Main Star, and they are both attacking each other at ringside, kicking off the show. Things are kicking off, and they did start off this brawl backstage last week, and now it's escalated at ringside right here. This is so personal as they are taking each other out, this feud. Oh my god! And let's start off TCW Rage with the first matchup of the night here on Rage. It is going to be a tag team action here today. A good start to the show, kicking off the show, having TJ Gunner and Harry Garrett having a huge brawl, of course, at ringside, of course, kicking off the show. But now let's get to action. On their way to the ring, a combined weight of 420 pounds. El Diego and El Mago, the Lucha Style. And the Lucha Style, of course, coming to the ring. It's a huge matchup for these two individuals here right now, and we can't wait to see how these two going at it in this tag team matchup against the G Team are coming down to the ring. And let's get down the G Team right here, their opponents, on their way to the ring at combined weight of 430 pounds. Russell Blade and Mr. Andrews G-Team. And the G-Team did actually make their in-ring debut last week as a tag team and did actually won in their first tag team matchup last week. And of course this week they want to try and win against the Lucha Style here in their second appearance here on Rage. Did very well to beat the D-Generation Fat last week, Doolhop and Grim, and now this week let's see what they can bring against these two clowns in the ring. Here we go, let's get this contest on the way. Tag team action. It's the G Team and they're taking on here against El Mago right now. Now big, knee right into that midsection. Now chop right there. Now a bit of chops again here. Bit of punches here, fists right into the face right here from Mr. Matthews. Big clothesline, a heavy clothesline right there from Mr. Matthews. Now, a tag right now from Russell Blade. Gets tagged in there from Mr. Matthews. And the referee, of course, is really counting him out. Now ringside. 3! And now, Chance. Oh, stamps on top of him right there. Oh, big clothesline. And now, my God, now Russell Blade right there. Okay, big clothesline there from Russell Blade. Now kicks him again here. Oh, drop kick. Now, oh. And now, kicking right into the legs right here. Oh, kick right into the side of the face. And now, oh, an elbow right there from, Russell Blade right there. Clothesline El Mago. And now we're trying to do a drop kick attempt, but he couldn't. And now a bit of chops right there from Russell Blade. One half the G team. And now, oh no, tussle. Just chucked out the ring. And now a bit of a tussling right here. Neck drop. Drop kick right there from Russell Blade. And now is El Diego here. Hurricane Rana. Now, oh! Now Russell Blade. Oh, no. Elbow right into the side of the face. And now what's he going to do here? And now Diego right now. Oh my God, he's choking with that rope right there onto the neck of Russell Blade. And now, oh my God, cold breaker. Now cover. Kick out. Kick out. And now, oh, big fist right to the side of the face there. A DDT there from Russell Blade. Now big clothesline. And now drop kick. And now look at Russell Blade right now. What's he going to do? Oh my God, now Diego now fights back here. He's going to, but I don't think so, because Russell Blade was so strong, and he drop kicked him on his midsection right there on Russell Blade. Now Blade there clotheslined in right there, huge clothesline right there from Russell Blade there to Diego. Now Hurricane Rana. Big clothesline right in the back of him right there. Now RKO. Pinfall. Oh, that was a save right there from Mr. Matthews. And now, big punches across the face. Now, kick right into the mid-area right there. And now, tag right now here to Mr. Matthews. Clothesline. And now, Hurricane Rana. Neck breaker. Now clothesline. Around the side of the face right there. Neck breaker RKO. Now cover here. Oh, save right there from Russell Blade. Now into the corner. Oh, big clothesline right there onto him. Hammer fist right, drop down right there. Now stamps on his leg right there. And now spear. Now Mr. Matthews now. Going after. Look at this, El Diego. Scroll crushing finale. And Mr. Matthews. Is he going to do it? And they do. A consecutive weeks of 2 victories under their belts here at TCW Rage. 2 wins on the trot for the GT. Here are your winners, Russell Blade and Mr. Matthews, the GT. And the G team have won it. They've won the matchup against the Luke Style here. A huge announcement that tonight's main event, as we have Shadow and Harry Garrett teaming up to fight against TJ Gunner and Baron Bells, and that's just been announced right now, and it's going to happen tonight's main event. And now let's get straight into the second matchup of the night here, ladies and gentlemen, and we are live. I'm going to kick things off here as D-Generation Fat. Well, one of them's got a matchup right here, right now, and that's going to be Doo-Hop. As Doo-Hop's going to be in a match here today against Cade on his way to the ring, weighing in at 215 pounds. Doo-Hop. Yes, accompanied by Grim, is going to be supporting Doo-Hop in his matchup here tonight against Cade. And this could be a very interesting match. It's going to be here, ladies and gentlemen, on Cade's second match of the year in his second singles match in his professional career here at TCW. And how here he comes, coming down to the ring, on his way to the ring from space, weighing in at 315 pounds, Cade. And Cade, this guy of course has been the reckoning with here in TCW so far, and he's got a match against Doo-Hop this week in TCW. Last week he had a very good contest he had last week on his debut against Cade, but now of course for Cade himself, we all know that he wants to win this matchup here tonight. He did defeat Ethan Thorne last week, but this week he's got a huge match on the cards as he will be taken on against Doo-Hop in this match right here, right now on TCW. It's going to be that. Doo-Hop and also Cade, and here we go, and let's get this contest underway, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a very interesting one. It's going to be between these two. It's the monster Cade, the alien Cade, and he's going up against Doo-Hop. It's going to be a very interesting match on the cards, I've got to say. And here we go, and let's get this contest underway right here, right now. Kicking right at the side of the face right there. And out. Oh, kick right into the bottom of the leg. And out. Now elbow. And out into the corner right here. Oh, spear. Big boot right at the face. Now Cade. Into the top rope. Elbow drop. Now cover right now. Oh, could have been a 3 right there, but Doo-Hop did kick out where he did from that. Huge for Doo-Hop to survive from that takedown right there. That big jump from the top of the ring. And now a bit of flying down on here from Cade. Kicking him right into the midsection. Oh, chopped him right into the chest right there. And now, oh, tried to punch him, but he got out of the way from that, he did. And now, throwing him out of the ring right there. And now, obviously now, Cade now. Oh my god, it's taking down Doo-Hop here. Punching right into the back right there. Now elbow right there from Doo-Hop. Another knee. Another elbow. Running knee across the face. And now, oh, he got out of the way from that. A big hammer boot right into the face right there. And now, what's he going to do? No, he couldn't. German suplex. German suplex there from Cade. And now Cade now, what's he going to do? And now, oh my god, Cade, he's going to make him tap out. He's going to make him tap out. Is Doo-Hop going to tap out from Cade? Is he? Is he? I'm not quite sure if he is or not. But he's going to tap out, is he? Is he? Is he going to tap out? Is he going to tap out Doo-Hop and Cade? And he does! Duhop taps out, and Kane wins for a second consecutive win in 2 wins on the trot for Kane, and a huge win for him and this young man. He is your winner, Kane! A huge win for Kane here tonight. He did the naked choke on Duhop like he did to Ethan Thorne last week, and wins here on Rage. A huge victory on the cards for this character, for this wrestler, and he's really trying to climb himself at the top of his game here in Total Championship Wrestling. And now let's get to this matchup right here, right now, in the third match of the night here on Rage. And here comes the Ukrainian, here he comes, Oleg, and on his way to the ring, weighing in at 232 pounds, he is from Ukraine, Oleg. And Oleg, of course, is coming to the ring right here, right now. And we know this Ukrainian, of course, did actually defeat Vlad at Main Star to be the winner of that match. And of course, that puts him to still be a part of TCW company, because that was a loser leaves TCW match. And unfortunately, Vlad, of course, has lost his job in TCW after losing to this man in the ring, Oleg. Let's see what he can do in this match right here, right now, when he goes up against the TCW European Champion, William Brown. And here he comes, the Birmingham Peaky Blinder, coming to the ring right here, right now, on his way to the ring. He is the TCW European Champion, weighing in at 232 pounds, from Birmingham, United Kingdom, William Brown. And William Brown, of course, is coming down to the ring right here, right now, with that TCW European title. And we know that, of course, William Brown was involved in a situation last week when God's Power said, as he was the guest on his first show of God's Power Heaven, if he was scared of ghosts. And William Brown replied that he wasn't scared of ghosts. So out of nowhere, the lights went out, and Zeus came out of nowhere and chokeslammed William Brown. And it was a setup from God's Power, I believe so. And that's probably why William Brown's got to watch his back, because Zeus could be anywhere around the whole building here, live here in Catlin, Westphalia. So really, this matchup, he'll definitely be really watching on what's the outside of the ring between him and Oleg, because Zeus could be coming for him. Anyway, this is the Ukrainian man, of course, Oleg, taking on the English man himself, of course, William Brown. And here we go, and let's get this contest underway. And obviously these two have got a little bit of history of one another, of course, the last 6-7 months ago when William Brown and Oleg was in a match for the TCW European Championship at the pay-per-view of London Punishment. And obviously William Brown did actually defeat Ken Williamos and Oleg, and also that made him became the European champion. But obviously now this matchup is a non-title matchup, this is, and it's going to be Oleg to try and show that what he's all about in the ring against here William Brown. A big boot across the face right there from him, and we'll see how it all comes down to. And now trying to do a hammer kick right in the face, and now he's trying to do a forearm there, but he got out of the way from that, he did. And now William Brown now, the guy from Birmingham, William Brown, the big boot right on the side of the face. And now stamp on top of him right there. Big boot he tried to do. Another fist right into the face right there. Another kick right into the side right up for William Brown. And now Oleg into the corner right there of the ring. Another knee. Left, right, left. Oh, big boot right into the mid area right there. And Oleg is really damaging William Brown right here. And now what's he going to do? Cover. Is he going to go and do it? Kick out. Yeah, kick out right there from William Brown. Now a takedown. Oh, got out of the way from that, he did. Now, oh, good. Now William Brown now fighting back here against Oleg here. Oleg's trying to hurt him, but he couldn't. And now he's showing some punches and fists right there. Super kick right into the mid area right there. Oh my God. And he's rolled onto that turnbuckle here. And that big Pele kick right into the head of Oleg was huge there for William Brown. And now Oleg now fighting back here. This guy is Ukrainian. This guy fights for everything, what's in front of him. And obviously this guy's been in a lot of issues, of course, with Vlad. And since he put that to rest at Main Star, and since Vlad left the company after losing that loser leaves TCW match, he'd be very relieved what he can do now in 2023 in his singles career as a professional performer. And oh my god, Superman punch there for the Ukrainian here. Is it going to be over? And oh my god, shoulders are up right there very quickly right there. What a match. What a contest we're having here between these two. And now William Brown now taking out Oleg right here. And then the guy from Birmingham right now, Drury, hammering with that big kick right into that side of the face. Another one again against the Ukrainian. And now William Brown's going to be hopefully trying to hit his finisher move right here. He's going to. He's going to pick him up with the peaky driver. The peaky driver. The peaky driver right down. And that is game over. It's going to be over right here. Is it going to be? Is it going to be? And he kicks out. Shoulders were up. And Oleg is fighting hard in this match to still be a part of this match. It's been a very good contest so far between Oleg and William Brown right here in this matchup here today. And now it looks like William Brown here is going to do the bro kick right into the side of the face of... Whoa! The lights are out here on Rage. And wait a second. Again. Zeus is going to chokeslam William Brown. He has not just done it once, but he's done it twice in 2 consecutive weeks here on Rage. Once upon a time, there was a shadow came from the light of Jesus. A light was made into a shadow that turned into a thing. Cut the shit story. I'm talking about you, Shadow. At Combat Kingdom, I'm coming for your TCW Republic States Championship. In one of my favourite matches that I'm going to put you through, called a barbed wire match. I want you to see your scream when I wrap that barbed wire around your head and around your fat body to make you suffer and suffocate you with it. I'm coming for a fight, Shadow, on January the 21st at Combat Kingdom. Baron Bells versus Shadow for the Republic States Championship in a barbed wire match. See you there, you sack of shit. We are back, of course, at ringside here, and we have got this match coming up underway right here, right now. As we have is James Ellsworth, more like, on his way to the ring. He is weighing in at 165 pounds. I give to you, he's a guy, has 2 hands, have both got a fighting chance in this matchup here today. James Ellsworth. And this guy hasn't got a chin at all, no chin whatsoever. And this guy, of course, James Ellsworth, is going to get a heck of a beating he's going to get in the ring. And he's got a matchup scheduled by the debut of a sumo wrestler who's making his TCW debut here tonight. And we'll see how this comes across between him and James Ellsworth right here, right now, live in On Rage. Okay, and now here he comes to the ring, this big guy. Here he is, weighing in at 395 pounds, accompanied by his manager, Mr. Cheng. He is from Beijing, China. He is Hong Sumo. Hong Sumo. This guy is making his TCW in-ring debut here tonight. We have not seen this guy at all in TCW. So this is going to be his first appearance as a TCW wrestler. And it's going to be a very interesting one on the cards here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, between him and obviously James Ellsworth. It's probably going to be an uneven matchup, I think, for James Ellsworth, because you're against a guy who's very big, very huge, and he's going to struggle against him. I'll tell you what now, he's going to struggle against him. He is from China, by the way. Apparently this guy, of course, was a former sumo champion in China, even though China didn't really do any sumo wrestling. It was Japan who'd done it, but however in China they did it also secretly, so I think, or maybe very amateurly, and now he's got the talent and he's got the ability and the agility, and now he's a TCW member of the roster, and he's got his first in-ring matchup here right now to kick things off here on TCW, and TCW keeps on growing and growing and growing and growing its roster every single week now, and we'll see who comes up on top between these two guys. And here we go, and obviously Hong Sumo right there has really just out-muscled here James Ellsworth. Hong Sumo now. A big clothesline right there from Hong Sumo. Another clothesline there from Hong Sumo. Hong Sumo now really beating down James Ellsworth right here in this ring. He is hopeless, he is very hopeless, he is James Ellsworth. He has not got no fighting chance whatsoever against this guy. And now the Chinese Sumo takes him down. Hong Sumo right there drives him down the mat. He's going to do more damage apparently, so he's clotheslined him. And now, will this match be over? Is it? And it is. And Hong Sumo wins on his first match, on his TCW debut, in-ring debut here tonight. This guy is going to show some impact, of course, in the future of TCW. Maybe a future TCW World Heavyweight Champion himself, potentially so. He is your winner, Hong Sumo. Hong Sumo's done it. He did defeat him in the ring, fair and square, and he'd be very proud of himself to have that first victory on the card. Dwayne Chambers. Last week, you asked whenever or not you want me to join the stable group, and says I need friends. The answer is no chance that I'm going to be joining your fortune. You have to kill me if you want me to join the fortune, you crazy jackass. And now let's get to the main event of tonight here on TCW. It was all announced earlier here today that we were going to have Harry Garrett teaming up with Shadow, the Republic States champion, against taking on TJ Gunner and Baron Bells in a tag team main event tonight. And now they're going to have it right here, right now. So on his way to the ring first, he is the TCW World Heavyweight Champion of the World, weighing in at 266 pounds. And this is his hometown, ladies and gentlemen, from Catland, West Fornia, Harry Garrett. And he's getting a big warm welcome from his hometown crowd here in Catland, of course, here tonight. And a lot of them, of course, really cheered on, of course, Harry Garrett when he was beating up his best friend, former best friend, TJ Gunner, the guy who turned on him at Main Star just 2 weeks ago now. And the fans really hate him, really hate TJ Gunner. And I don't really blame the fans to do that. And plus a guy like Harry Garrett has got that huge status as a top star here in TCW. And TJ Gunner's quite jealous. But we all know, of course, these two are going to fight each other at Combat Kingdom, obviously in a couple of weeks from now, for the TCW title in a rematch again. And now, on his way to the ring, weighing in at 300 pounds, he is the Republic States champion from Oakfordshire. He is Shadow. And Shadow is coming to the ring. And we know that Baron Bells and, of course, Shadow have got some huge issues against one another. And also we know that Baron Bells made a huge vignette earlier here tonight, saying that he wants a match in a barbed wire match to take on him at Combat Kingdom. So at Combat Kingdom we're going to have Baron Bells taking on Shadow for the Republic States Championship in a barbed wire match. And that's going to be a violent matchup it's going to be. But I really hope that Shadow will be prepared for that matchup so we don't get cuts and bruises and whatnot on that. Barbed wire could be apparently going to choke him with it, apparently, is what Baron Bells wants to do. And Baron Bells apparently admires barbed wire matches, and that's probably the only way that could even make him become a new Republic champion. And speaking of Baron Bells, here he comes coming to the ring right here, right now. He is weighing in at 240 pounds. I give to you Baron Bells. And Baron Bells, this guy, I've got to say, is one of the most violent people apparently we ever probably across in TCW. I know Baron Bells didn't really have any violent matches during his time in TCW, since he's had, well, 3 matches so far in his professional career in TCW. And he's prepared to put his body on the line to become the new Republic States champion in that Bob Wire match against Shadow in a couple of weeks from now at Combat Kingdom. But look at him threatening the crowd, of course, here. And obviously Shadow, of course, he's better be prepared, because this guy, I've got to say, is very suspicious. A very distinctive character he is. And we know that he is going to be very wanting that championship, what's his, and win it, of course, here. And he's only had at least 3 matches since he debuted here in TCW Rage, and he's quite done well for himself in a way. And now here comes his tag team partner, and that's going to be obviously the feud of Harry Garrett. And obviously the fans are going to boo him all out of the building because of what happened earlier here today, and what he did, of course, at Main Star by turning on his best friend on his way to the ring, weighing in at 230 pounds. I give to you TJ Gunner. And TJ Gunner obviously coming to the ring right now, and he is in action. Huge action is going to be in a match in its tag team main event, and we can't wait to see how this all occurs. This main event right here between these 2 tag teamers here, and TJ Gunner right there. It's going to be a real menace, going to be going into this matchup right here, right now, main event. So here we go. We're going to start with Harry Garrett and Baron Bells. These two are going to step into the ring for the first time ever against each other, head to head. And here we go. Let's get it underway right here, this contest. And Harry Garrett right now showing his true colours as Republican hero, the Republican man himself. And oh, big high boot right into the side of the face. And now, oh, a punch right into the face once more right there. And a tag right there to TJ Gunner right now. And now, finally, this could be a feud of these two going to fight each other at Combat Kingdom in a couple of weeks from now. They're going to finally fight each other even more. They really hate each other, they do, Harry Garrett and TJ Gunner. And I think really Harry Garrett wants to see what he can do with him to get back into the ring. He wants him in the ring. Doesn't want to fight outside of the ring. He wants them to beat each other up inside of the ring. And here we go now. Harry Garrett right now is really hurting TJ Gunner here. This might be a little bit of a spoiler going to Combat Kingdom perhaps, so that Harry Garrett will stand up tall against TJ Gunner. Well, TJ Gunner's a spoiled little brat he is, to be fair. I said this last week on Rage in the first episode of the new year of 2023, after the aftermath of Main Star, when he turned on his best friend after that main event match they both had, and they shook hands, and he just turned heel on him and attacked him in a way, and really in a way he's a sore loser, and he's probably upset because he's not really been a champion threat. He hasn't been throughout his whole professional career, and Harry Garrett has done it all around the world, so in a way he probably is jealous of his former friend Harry Garrett. And right now, TJ now fighting back here. And now is he going to pin in Harry Garrett? Is he going to? And a kick out there from the Republican hero. Yeah, the hero kicked out, he did. And now he's going to do that naked choke he's going to do. He's going to hit the naked choke right onto him. And throws him down on the mat. Now chops him on the chest right here. And now kind of tussling he's trying to, and now into the corner of on the corner of the ring. Now, God, that's now. Oh, now a big clothesline once again right there. And now DDT right there from TJ Gunner right there. Now a cover. Kick out. Huge kick out there. Beautiful kick out. Now pulled his hair down to the mat. And, another one again. Now other one again down. Pulled him down he did. A tag right there to Baron Bells. And now Harry Garrett right now. Oh, the big fist right in the back of Baron. And now, big fist right in the back of him right there. And now Harry Garrett right now, the Republican hero, really want to take down Baron. I think really Shadow's really dying for a tag. He's dying for Harry Garrett to tag him in the matchup. It looks like Harry Garrett wants to do it himself and take out Baron. And he's got to prove a point. He's got to when he takes on TJ in that real life main event match at the pay-per-view of Combat Kingdom. He's got to show what he'll do to TJ, like what he'll do to Baron right now in the ring. And now big clothesline, hammer clothesline right into the position right there. Huge there from Harry Garrett. And now he goes after his foe right there, TJ Gunner. Goes after him right there, and the fans are cheering him on. And they all love Harry Garrett, and he is his hometown. It is. He was born in Catland, Westphalia, and that was like 30 odd years ago when he was born here, of course, by the great parents, obviously Anne and Harry Garrett Senior, and obviously he was raised by those two parents. And now, 30 years later, he's a world champion. He is, and obviously he's making the town proud. He's making the city proud, in fact. And now Harry Garrett has got his attention focused on TJ Gunner right here, because we know that these two, of course, really want to tear the building around. Look at him staring each other apart right here. Yeah, he is staring. Wait a second here. It looks like he's trying to go after TJ, but TJ's trying to run around like a coward right there. And now Harry Garrett now focuses attention back onto Baron Bells. Yeah, I know these two have got a lot of issues with another. And now it looks like to me Harry Garrett's now going to tag. He's going to tag Shadow, the Republic States champion. Shadow and TJ Gunner are now going to be in the ring. And old Shadow right there out muscles, obviously TJ Gunner right. He's very huge right there for Shadow right now. What's he going to do? He's trying to drop kick him. And now, oh, big hammer fist right to the back of him right there. And now again, another kick again, another kick, another chop right into the chest. And now TJ, Hurricanrana right there from TJ right there. And now tags in Baron Bells. Baron Bells tags in. And now finally we're going to have this finally one-on-one match here between Shadow and Baron Bells here on Rage, ladies and gentlemen, finally. And these two, of course, do not like each other one bit. And we know that, of course, it's going to be a Bob Wyatt fight at the pay-per-view of Combat Kingdom a couple of weeks from. It was all announced by Baron Bells himself. He is a very real figure. He is a very suspicious figure, of course, since he's been here. He really want to kill Shadow. And right here, he's showing that against him. Showing some bit of jabs right there on the side of the face. And now it looks like Baron Bells right here, trying to pull his hair into the corner. And now, oh my god, he caught him right here, he did. Oh, he clotheslined him. Nice clothesline. And now it goes after TJ. Oh, now TJ now punches him back right there. He's trying to go and try and tag him here, TJ and Baron Bells, but he stopped him there, Shadow. He's going to piece him even more after what he's put him through, Baron Bells, as he really wants to show a lot of aggression against him. And Baron Bells is hurt. And now, oh, he takes out TJ. And now he's got his attention focused on Baron Bells, of course. He wants to end him, he wants to. And now. Oh, Superman punch right into the side of the face. And now what's he going to do here? He's throw him outside of the ring. Face don't care. Throw him outside of the ring here. And now, it's like Baron Bells here with a DDT outside of the ring right with his Shadow. They're going to take this violence, of course, outside the ring also at the Combat Kingdom as well. This match will be violence in 2 weeks from now, the 21st of January. And now, what's he doing here? Baron Bells, what's he going to do? Oh, just toss him to that security fence right there. He's doing more damage, he's doing. And the referee is counted to 6, he is. He's got to get back into the ring or else. Shadow's hurt. He looks like it could be over, it could be. He could win by a count out. This fat ass got to get into the ring quick as possible. Otherwise it's going to be game over, 9. And now finally he's back into the ring. Yeah, she's finally back into the ring. Here's their Shadow. It could have been a 10 count. It could have been game over by a count out. But now it looks like Shadow now really wants a piece of his mind. Oh, he goes after TJ once again. He does. And looks like Baron Bell just crawled into the corner. And obviously Shadow's not having any of it. He hasn't. And now Baron Bell's now fights back. He does. And now Baron Bell's powerbomb. Is he going to hit it on the 300-pounder? And he does. And it's going to be over. It's going to be over. And how's it going to be? Oh. Oh. And now. Oh, trying to cross. Oh, that's a plant down, that is. Now, knee right into that left knee right there. Down on top of him. Now tag right there to TJ. Now, oh, pulled his head down. Now kick right into the back right there. Nice right there he did. Kicked him right into the back. And now TJ now is going to probably want to win this matchup. Is it going to be? And now Harry Garrett saved the day, and finally would have done, of course. Now Baron Bells has got his attention on Harry Garrett, while TJ now is in the ringside here. Baron Bells and TJ, of course. Oh my God, Baron Bells and of course Harry Garrett both taking it outside of the ring. Well, it looks like me could be all over at ringside here, and a kick out there from TJ. Yeah, we've got Carnage. We have this main event here tonight. It's got to be Carnage. This tag team matchup have been separate feuds into each other. Now Shadow with the powerbomb. It's going to be over. Is it going to be? Oh, kick out there from TJ. We've got lots of feuding going on in personal stories between Shadow and Baron Bells and TJ and Harry Garrett. In this main event here tonight as Carnage is, I've got to say. And now it looks like to me now. Shadow now throws into the corner. And oh, he dropped the clothesline him onto that turnbuckle. We've got now a chance now for Shadow to do something here. Oh, a clothesline right there from TJ Gunner. And now he goes after him, he does. Now Shadow right there, that knee right into the drop him right now. Spear him outside of the ring. And stamps on top of him right there, nicely right there he does. And now, Shadow. Oh my God, now Shadow here. Shadow, powerbomb. Powerbomb to TJ. And how is he going to do more on TJ right here? Another clothesline again. And that's going to be over here, is it going to be? Would it be? And he does. And he wins and pins TJ Gunner and Shadow and Harry Garrett are the winners here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Here are your winners in the main event. Harry Garrett and Shadow. And that's going to be a wrap here today with myself here today, Joel Jenkins. And we'll see you next week on the last Rage next week before Combat Kingdom. Until now, goodbye for now and good night.